All right, all right, all right. All right. Now we did this the last time, right? I
Uh-huh.
get both of us on this screen.
Big
How do we do this again? Y'all, oh, there we are. There was both of us. I see y'all. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Y'all like that music? Yeah, y'all see I'm trying to upgrade in this life over here, trying to do new things. Y'all like that music? All right. Let me get started. Good morning, good beautiful people. It's your girl, Lineka Michelle, your visual brand architect, the heartbeat behind this beautiful community here. Welcome to another episode of Link Up with Lineka. Listen, I had to change it up because I was getting all crazy, right, with linking up with Lineka. And I was like, yeah, this is not going to work with me. So let me chop this in half. So we changed it to Link Up with Lineka, where your faith meets business and your dreams are crafted into reality. Woo! Y'all like that? When I tell y'all, when y'all sit with God, he downloads some stuff on you. You understand? All right. I know y'all see this beautiful person next to me. Her name is Angel. And we are, let me introduce y'all. Let me get comfortable, right? Because for some reason I changed. I look shorter in the camera.
That's all right.
Okay. I might need another chair or something. All right, so we have our good sis, Angel Price Hunter. She is a wife, a mother of 4 beautiful girls. She's a serial entrepreneur. Y'all, let me tell y'all about her girl. She just had twins. Does she look like she just had babies? She did. She had babies.
He's so kind.
And they're so cute. They're so cute. Just like their mama. Okay. After graduating from North Carolina, oh Lord, is this North Carolina AT&T?
A&T, baby, all day.
AT, oh Jesus. She discovered her passion for entrepreneurship and public speaking. So, as the CEO and the creative director at Joyous Creative, a blooming media company focused on helping small businesses bridge the gap between the voice and their audience. Like somebody said, not at all. Angel uses her background in systems engineering and her passion for public speaking to help craft podcasts built for impact. So if y'all don't know by now, this is my podcast coach. Yes, you need a podcast. You need a coach for almost everything in life. Okay.
Work smarter, not harder, people. Smarter, not harder. Okay.
Smarter, not harder. Um, listen, her podcast, Angel isn't mommying. You can find her on Thursdays. Come on, Thursdays. Hosting Judge Your Mama podcast. Make sure we get the link to that. Okay. Or y'all just go on, what is it, on all the platforms, sis?
Oh yeah. Or wherever you get your podcast. We everywhere, baby. YouTube too.
See, just
Judge
type
Your
in Judge Your Mama podcast and she's gonna pull up and look, tune in because she's on there every Thursday, okay? Which is her podcast, which is created to give women a space to be authentic, and use their voice without judgment. Come on, come through,
You
sis.
out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be you.
Gotta be you. Got to be you. Angel is currently residing with me here in the Augusta, Georgia area with her family, okay? She'll rep. I'm not gonna rep because it is what it is.
The little A.
The little A. All right, so I welcome you. Thank you for joining in with me, Angel. Listen, today's topic is about something I think we all like to talk about, or we all kind of get a little stuck on because we have so many ideas going on in the head. And so today's topic is called repurposing content. How many of y'all have struggles? Put it one in the comment if you struggle with having content and you got all these branding images because you linked up with your girl and she gave you all these images and you don't know what to do with them. So today we're gonna talk about what you can do with some of these branding images. I'm gonna let you have the floor for a second, sis. We're gonna follow flow. That's what we do here.
You know, with the flow, okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say, do we need to pray? I was like,
right.
Thank you for Lineka for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for sharing space and creating space for little old me to come in and just, be me. As Lineka mentioned, I am a podcaster, but I also own a business, and we are all about helping small businesses and brands to not overcomplicate the podcasting world or even just creating content, specifically audio content. Lineka is thebomb.com when it comes to branding and photography. And I'm working my way in her business plans. Y'all don't know all of the things yet, but we working. I've been shooting my shot with Lineka on a couple other things for about almost a year now. And I believe the Lord will release. He gonna bring it together, right? He gonna make it clear as he working in the background and streamlining us and our businesses and getting our flow flowing as it should. If you see me at some of y'all photo shoots this year, don't be surprised. Know that I'm doing the work of the Lord. Amen. Amen. But yeah, I'm just here to support and to give insight and to let people know, like, podcasting does not have to be complicated. You don't have to overcomplicate the thing. I know for me, I do podcasting in audio and visual, but I've been doing it for almost 3 years now. On February the 11th, it'll be 3 years since I launched my podcast. Come on now. Thank you, Lord. But as business owners, right? You currently have a brand. It's like, I want to start a podcast. Lineka told me it'll in like 2020, the end of 2022, that's when I met you. Yeah. I wanted to launch a podcast. Okay, well, let's do it. Right. Let's do it. But it was like, but I got a business. Okay. I got a family. I got a whole husband. I got a whole business that is blooming and growing. I don't want to add to another list of things that I just have to do. And so, for a while we've been working together, and I've just been saying, you can just take what you got. You're already doing it. And now look, right? This is aligned with you showing up online, right? Showing up in your community that was already established, right? The things that you're already going to talk about. You can just take what you're doing now, take the audio from it if you just wanted to be audio, or as you even mentioned to me before we got on here, was my son was like, Mom, you can put this on YouTube. You sure can. You should, anytime anybody's doing anything, especially if you're a business owner, turn your camera on. I don't care if you're in a meeting, like let your people know, like, look, I'm recording. Now, if you ain't cool with this, you know what I'm saying? Get your release forms together. Lineka knows all about that, right? Photo release, video, all of the things, okay? Talk to her about those things. But if you want to talk about how to repurpose what you already have, holler at me and let me know. So yeah, I'm just
I so love that. Yeah, dang it wasn't that long, Angel.
it's the year 2023 was 2023.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
I
Yeah,
was
it was.
pregnant for a whole year.
Yeah, I felt like you was pregnant for a whole year too.
A
Yeah.
long time. A long time, but we here now. And we not
Right,
pregnant.
we here. And it was such a aha moment when I was talking to her. Y'all, that here it is. I'm thinking I want to do a podcast. I really do, because I this is where I want to go, and I didn't know why I wanted to go there, but I kept thinking in my head that I need to create new content. That was my biggest holdup. I was like, I don't have time to create content. Heck, I'm not even creating content for my own business, right? So I was like, I'm not gonna create more content. So that was my holdup for real. Like if I'm 100% honest, because y'all know me, I'm gonna always keep it real. That was my holdup. I was like, I don't have time to create more content, and I'm not even creating content with the visuals that I have, right? But then after speaking to her more and more, every time we meet up, she was just, she's so, y'all hear how soft she's spoken she is, right? She's just like, okay, Lineka, you already got it together. Just use what you have. And so that is all we're going to talk about today, y'all. Use what you already have. She'll be coming from off the podcast and over here to the visual side with me, just to give you guys different ideas. But even with this podcast now, God just kind of it was a big smack in the face aha moment for me when I was sitting here, if I could tell my story, right? I was sitting there and I was like writing in my journal and I was like, ooh, let me ask my sister Lonnie to come on here to tell us about styling. That could be some content for me, right? Then I said, oh, I can get my clarity coach on here and talk about clarity, right? And I'm just going down the list, y'all. At the end of the list, when I had at least 8 people on this list, God goes, I just put your podcast together. I said, dude, what? He said, yeah, I just put your podcast together. I said, wait, so I can use my Facebook Live? Because that's what I was, that's what we're doing, right? I can use my podcast as that. He said, yeah, why you got to be like everybody else? Big aha moment for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I hope that helps somebody else, because if you're like, I kind of want to do it, I don't know how to do it, but all I'm gonna tell you is sit down and talk with God. He gonna show you. He gonna give you a whole strategy. And I got a whole journal. Look, y'all, a whole journal. Oh, y'all can't see it, but a whole journal full. And I already have all the way up until May of guest people coming in to come sit with y'all. And it took me 2 years to finally do this.
And let me just say, right? And so if somebody's thinking, okay, Lineka, you're going live, cool, I'm ready to go live. I go live, right? I'm currently going live. But what are the next steps? Okay, on the back end side, right? It's just going in on your Facebook page, on your computer. This is a whole class real quick. Go on your desktop or your laptop, download the video, right? It's going to download the video for you, and then you can upload. You don't got to edit if you don't want to, okay? You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, they're saying, you need to have these expensive cameras and these expensive microphones. You don't
Mm-hmm.
need all that. Now, you want people to be able to hear you. Okay.
Right.
You
Right.
don't want to sound like you recording in an airplane. You don't want that.
Right.
Nonetheless, baby, all you got is your iPhone. Use that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if all you have right now are Facebook Lives or Instagram Lives,
Mm-hmm.
download those, upload them to YouTube. Um, you can use, and I think even in Zoom, they give you access to like the audio file and the video files, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken. You can take the
Mm-hmm.
audio files, upload it to a hosting site and say, share this. Well, you might want to add, if it's up to you, right? I've heard a lot of podcasts where they don't have no intro. They're
Uh-huh.
like, especially if you're an established brand. Let me say this. If you already have an
Right.
established following, an established brand, people gonna say, and people ain't gonna like this, but you ain't got to have no intro music. It's nice. It is nice. It adds to the vibe that you're setting. But baby, if the mission is get the content out,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna do what the Lord says. And we'll
Come
improve,
through.
and he'll send the pieces and the people and the resources to improve it. You got to start somewhere. All right. I'm gonna let y'all rest on that because I know for some people, especially the perfectionists, we like, nah, baby, it's got to have the music and I got to have the intro and I got to have graphics. Do that, all right? And you're gonna be sitting for a little bit longer, waiting. Okay, it's gonna be 2025, and I'm gonna be like, baby, you did it yet? And you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it. Now I don't want to hit it. Do what you need to do today, and you'll improve in the process. That's it. That's all I got. I wish I had some eyelashes so you could see my.
So we can do that.
The,
I don't know if that helped anybody else, but that sure helped me. Cause I'm at a spot, like I told y'all, I think the last episode, the reason why I like Nike is because Nike says, just do it. And that's what we have to do. Yes, I had, and she kind of called me out. It's okay, because my brand is established. I am out there. You know what I'm saying? And I kept saying I gotta look this way because I'm the visual brand architect. I gotta look like this, and I gotta do that. But after talking to God, I guess God was like, "Listen, girl, come on, get yourself together. Smack me in the side the head a couple times. It's okay." And he was like, "All right, we're doing this. This is what we're doing." So even today with the whole intro, the music and all, that's thanks to my son. Y'all don't understand. My son be bothering me about this because he been hearing me for years too, right? Saying, "Mom, come on, you gotta hurry up and get this done. If this is what you want to do, this is what he helped me create the outro. He got the music, he created the music, and he was like, this is what we're gonna do. And I was like, okay, fine, son. And then, like he said this morning, woke up and said, Mom, if you're gonna do these lives, go ahead and hit Zoom, hit the record button on Zoom, and then upload it to your Facebook. Cause your Facebook is just sitting there. I said, yeah, you're right. So
put that
it's
payroll.
I know, right? Yeah,
Put that on payroll. Write it down.
he gonna be on payroll. He's on payroll. He's doing what he need to do at the end of the day. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I hope that helped somebody else. Just do it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
There's people out there that need us.
Mm-hmm.
And as y'all could tell that this season is not for it's time for all the old heads to sit down. And it's time for us to rise up.
Mm-hmm.
Because our hearts are genuine. So at the end of the day, how much longer are we going to allow the people who need us to wait on us? Just
Yeah.
imagine how long it took you to heal. What if you had somebody to help you with just little nuggets here and there about your business, about this, about that, about that? But people are so closed mouth, right? Because they want to look a certain way or they want to sound a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
If we gonna keep doing that, them people are steady hurting, and our job is to heal.
Mm-hmm. And if truth be told, if a lot of people, and there are some people especially in the online business realm, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
talking about showing up authentically online and being yourself and being honest, right? Not telling all your business online. Not telling all your business online.
Not all your business.
Right. But being honest, right? There's a way to be authentic online without putting all your business in the street,
There
without
you go.
airing out all your laundry, right? There's a way
Yeah.
to show up online. And so I think that, and you were saying, right? I got to put a pin right there. You were saying something. God was telling me all last year, the mantle is shifting. The mantle is shifting. And it was interesting how you said, like, the old head sitting down, and it's time for some others of us, right? To take on what's next, right? And to use our voices to show up authentically, right? Because what got
Yes.
us right here is not going to take us to the next.
That part.
Right. And so it's time for us to say, okay, I ain't worried about what the aesthetics look like. I ain't worried about the other things, right? You want to show up and do things in excellence.
Yes.
Right. But I
Right.
think something in using what you have and saying, God, this is what I have.
Right.
How do I bring you glory in this, right?
Yes.
Being sometimes excellence doesn't look like having the pretty stuff. Sometimes excellence is being honest, walking in integrity, not
Yes.
compromising, speaking when Holy Spirit says speak, do this, say this, go about this, don't say it, even when not to speak, huh?
Whew.
In the pictures, let's make it plain for the community.
Okay.
In the amazing pictures that Lineka is able to capture and has been posting and sharing, right? You don't hear anything when you see the picture. There's no audio connected to it. But when you see what she captures on her camera and you see the result of it, right? I remember, so it'll be almost a year, I think you did my pictures.
Yep.
And I remember I was just going through a tough season, just like, what am I gonna do? Here I am, pregnant again. Lord, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing X, Y, Z. Why am I going to take branded pictures when it feels like you're telling me to stop, right? Like I'm gonna have to rest. What am I gonna be able to do now with 4 kids? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I remember Lineka because she is such a like slept on cheerleader. Like, I don't know what you did in your past life, but man, her texts would be so on point and on time. Well, I know you hear from God. That's one thing. That's why, honey, you can't work with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? But your texts were so online. It was you. It was like you and who you are. I was like, I gotta show up. In that moment, it didn't feel like I was showing up for myself. I wanted to show up because I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let you down, and I wanted to complete the task in which I set out to do, even though it was for me, right? And the photo shoot was so amazing. It was so on time. It was so encouraging. And even God, I think I shared with you, God was like speaking to me during our session about who I am, what was next, right? Even though after that, it was like a season of rest, a long season of rest. Now we're back. And I'm using them photos everywhere. Do you hear me? I'm getting ready to release my podcast ebook this month. It actually drops next week. And in some of the freebies, you're going to see them pictures Lineka took, huh? You seeing all of them, baby. In some of the freebies that are part of the ebook that I'm dropping, you're going to see some Michelle Lineka exclusive photography. You're going to see it all, right? You're getting it all. And I love how you were talking about just repurposing our content, especially our pictures, baby. If you're going to pay for them, use them joints.
Use them.
Put them in the workbooks.
Put them in there.
Take a quote. Here we go. Take a quote from a Facebook Live. Take a quote from a podcast episode, whether it be yours or not. Huh? If it's not yours, tag the person in there. Huh? Give them their credit. But if it is you, if it is a Lineka Michelle exclusive, put your name in the thing with your picture.
Use them. Use them. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all. Even if y'all not even, I used mine today. How about that?
Yeah.
Let me just show y'all. Let me see. Y'all get to see because this is live and in person. I use my images and I put a quote over that bad boy. It's in my branding colors and all. Okay. Use them. Don't be over dramatic with it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Y'all about to see this one come out maybe tomorrow since y'all get to see it now, right?
Mhm.
But I use my branding pictures and it's the same picture. Matter of fact, let me just do it this way. It's the same picture on all of them, just different quotes, different sizes.
Mhm.
Let me see. All right. Y'all see that? Same picture, different quotes, and the different size fonts. That is a way that you can repurpose your images. And that's
Mhm.
just one image. And I took like at least 7. See, I give y'all a handful of images. I only take about 7 good images. That's just how I am. Cause then I'll be like, all right, I'm done.
That's real. That's very real. And I have a question. Now, this is my little business hustler side of me, right?
Uh,
So, and because I know I can hear some people now, but I don't know how to do that. How you put it on the thing? And you know what? Some people don't even want to do that, right? Go and
mm-hmm.
create the graphics. That's when you have some of us who just love playing around. Now I'm really staring in the camera. Love playing around in Canva. And I heard you mention a couple times last year creating templates. You know,
You know, Angel, if you was gonna come on here and keep trying to blast me out on my own podcast, Lord Jesus, I would have just said never mind. No,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be me if I
I'm
did.
only playing.
You know, say I'm just a reminder. That's all. That's it. I'm a messenger. My name is Angel for a reason, and I'm a reminder of sorts. Okay. I just want to see my people thrive in all aspects, huh? Especially because I can hear the people now. Well, I don't even want to do that. I don't have time for that. Can somebody just, yeah, we got to there. It's no excuses this year.
There's
There's
no
no
excuses.
this year. Like I've dealt out all of the excuses possible. I have a lot of excuses right now as to why can't I show it right now? I got a child. I told Nika, look, now this is I got a child who just pooped right before I interviewed. She is in the tub waiting for me. Huh?
Right now.
Right now. That's don't nobody call nobody. She's being watched right now by my mama. But she gonna have to wait, okay? Because no excuses. No excuses.
None.
I got to show up. I have to show up and do what God called me to do. And then once I'm done here, I take off the CEO hat and I put on the mama hat and say, girl, for real, you decided to boo-boo right now.
Right
And
now.
I got stuff to do. I got to talk to the people. I told you. Nonetheless, I digress. So, I wouldn't be you if I didn't say, hey, give the people a template. Because that's a lead magnet. If you want to take the free route, I'll give you 3 free templates, or you can create just a few more and then sell them already. What you already what you already got going on, right? You create. This is what I expect to see from you as the brand developer, right? I see you as my go-to for all of the things.
Jesus.
And sometimes it's just taking what you've already done, right? Like you said, if you already know, sometimes it's I gotta create the new. No, what you just shared with the people right here on screen, we just seen you, we just seen what you did, your methodology, your thought behind it, right? Take a clip from that as a reel. Hey, you want this? Sign up, boom. You already got the stuff. You got the stuff. You're a genius. You're a genius. Lineka, quit playing now. Come on, something now finna.
It
Now
takes
little A finna come out. You what I'm not gonna let you do, right? And we've had talks off camera over the past year, and I've just listened to you share your story here and there. And so I know when we show up online, sometimes there's still that little voice, our experiences from when we were younger that try to bark, right? Especially when now I'm showing up like I'm big Lineka right now, right? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And then Lineka or the past, the trauma is like, but no, you're not. You
Girl,
can't
what
do
you
that.
doing?
Remember when you said this and you did? Nah, baby. Like, and I'm still gonna show up.
That part.
Genius. There's a lot that God is giving you. You know this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a reminder.
All right, reminder, you can go check on your child.
Call my name yet. Y'all ain't hear nobody say mama yet. So
You
y'all right.
you right though. You right. See, it takes people like that, like you, to give me the ideas because I realize that sometimes what I think could be so simple and so easy, like I'll sit in the Canva and I'll create quickly. I'll sit and create a template for a book quickly. I'll sit and do stuff quickly, but listening to y'all, to all of y'all, I guess I just need to do, I don't know. To me, I think it's easy, but to everybody else, I can see their struggles, and I see them struggling. So if I can make it easier by just creating the templates and sell them, I guess I could add that into. See, y'all like to add more stuff to my plate, but then I hear you. I heard you already before you even said it. It's not really adding it to your plate, Lineka.
Well, remember, Lineka, I believe we had this conversation,
Uh,
right? You will always be behind the lens.
Why not?
You like to hide behind the lens. It's where you're comfortable, and that doesn't mean that you always take pictures, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But have more, and more to give and to share.
All right, so about these tips, y'all. Because we are
That
not coming on here to get on Lineka today. You understand?
oh, no, because you're doing a magnificent job
Yes, ma'am.
with
Thank you. I appreciate
everything
that.
that you have. Like you are doing it, right? And so rightfully so. There are gonna be more people who want to know what you do and how you do it.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
man. All right.
Repurpose them pictures. There you
Right.
go. And that audio in the videos. You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying? Repurpose.
Repurpose. You're right. You're repurpose.
And there's so much AI out here.
There
So much
is.
software out here that can take this. Baby, if you don't want to edit, it's software that'll do it for you. Put it in there, let the AI work. I use a software called Descript. I love
Oh.
Descript. Descript
Mm-hmm.
will edit it for you. It will take out content. It will take out retakes, right? So one thing I
Mm-hmm.
always tell people when they're recording their content, whether audio or visual, do one take. You don't have to do 50 million takes. You don't got to keep pause, pause for a second, re-say what it is that you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And now AI can go in and take out the retakes. Huh? Matter of fact, I want so you might say, Angel, I don't really like to talk too much, or when I
Mm-hmm.
do I don't want to do that yet. But how can I create an audio podcast, right? I don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera to do a podcast. It's audio, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you might say, well, I'm a blogger, right? You can take what you've written in blog form on the script, upload that script into this software,
Mm-hmm.
record your voice, and AI is crazy. AI can take your voice and read the script.
What?
Yeah, I'm not for real. There's a program called Descript.
The script.
Descript. 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 I use it for my podcast and others.
Okay.
It can create from this, you can take this and put
Mm-hmm.
it right. It can create clips, social media clips like reels and shorts and stuff for YouTube. It can take, this, add captions. That's it. People want to see what you're saying. I
So
don't know. Go ahead.
so wait a minute.
Yeah.
I did two videos. One of my first interview with my sister with the styling. I didn't do any talking. I just put a video to it. But I used CapCut but I didn't like it because I was like, this is not really what I want. But I need the people to see that I actually launched this, right? So you're telling me, and then I did another one with Coach Natalie about the clarity, the brand clarity, and I wanted just her piece where she was talking about the clarity because that was like on point. So you mean to tell me that I could upload these 2 videos into this software and it could do all the work for me?
Yes.
Say less.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Say less. So
You
this interview, I'm gonna upload, and girl,
you can in AI, it has a command strip, AI, and it'll give you like preset commands because they have other people working because they want
uh-huh.
your beat. They want you. They
What?
want you to use their stuff. Yeah, they'll create it for you. They'll create blog posts for so this is for me, right? So this is me
Uh-huh.
for I'm not a big fan of writing, even though I need to, right? All speakers, we should write. You got to write. There's no way around it.
Mm-hmm.
But me who makes up the excuse, well, I don't know if how to promote this or create an email to say, hey, I just launched this podcast, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
They will take this episode, stuff you're saying already in the episode, AI will take it and create an email that you can use, right? You don't have to use it verbatim, of course, tweak it and change it or whatever. You can use
Right.
it. Your stuff, that's your business.
Right.
But it will create like the verbiage for you in the script. I love the script. Okay. I love it.
Listen, you didn't. This
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
my new thing.
We work as smarter, not harder. And the world knows that like ain't nobody, we ain't got the time, right? And who wants to continue to be a slave to their business? We love it.
Yes.
Love it. We love it. Nonetheless,
Right.
right in the tub, wait for me to come and get them out. I can't be here recording an episode, editing,
Mm-hmm.
creating the post, uploading the post, coming up with a caption for the post to bring and thinking of all of the other things that I ain't even thought of, like the messaging. The girl done got herself, she done made it out the tub. Y'all say, hey, baby, hold on, okay.
She said she
This
was in the tub too long.
was in there too long. Meanwhile, got you out.
Oh,
Okay.
Tank Tank.
This is real life right here,
Real
okay?
life. Right.
Unscripted. You okay, we're gonna paint. You gonna sit with me for a second? Okay. This real
Oh.
life.
Hey,
We
Tank
working.
Tank.
Say,
She want to say some other things, but heh. All right, so this is good because now we know that we can use the script to help us with a lot of other things. I like that. You have helped me tremendously because I was just like, all right, God, I know Wednesday's coming. I got to get prepared, right? I got to make sure I create some content behind this video, or do I go back to the first video? Now I can just go into the script and just let some things happen, tweak it a little bit, make sure that it sounds like me, and then like post it. This is, yeah. Y'all throw some hearts up in the chat. Just let Angel know she just bless our souls with this.
it's y'all. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes we think it has to be, but when we have conversations like
Yes.
this, that's why I love what you're doing in this space. I love how God just highlighted the
Yeah.
path, right? When like you say something that's always so key, whether it's a post or you're going live, is spend time with God, consult with God. God, what am I doing in this? What do you need me
Yes.
to do in this? Right? Even now, Lord, I got children. I got 4 of them joints. Okay, who need things, right? And as life is life and transitions are happening, how do I do what it is that I know that you've placed in me to do? You've called me to do, right? And it might
Right.
not look like anybody else's, right? It might be showing up this one time a week or this one time a month,
Yeah.
right? And bringing value and impact and then streamlining whatever it is that he gives you, right? To do that. But how do I know I need to do the things. I know I need to show up.
Right.
So where are we choosing to show up? It doesn't mean that I got to show up on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all of the,
All
you
the
don't have
places.
to. If you just want to show up on Facebook, show up on Facebook and give Facebook all of the things
All
until
of
it's
it.
streamlined,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your system in place and it's working for itself. And then say, okay, what's the next place or the next platform or the next mountain, God, that you want me to influence and
Yes.
impact? And I'm gonna take what I've already done here and repurpose it, but cater it to that platform.
This
So
makes sense. I love it. I absolutely love it. I look, I think we kind of, I don't know. I think we good now. No.
we gotta run
I
on.
want to go and play on the script for a second now. Just to play on it.
I
Cuz
love it.
that helps. It helps a lot because I just be like, Lord, I don't have all the words and I'm not educated, right? Like some folks would say. And then I don't know. Sometimes I'm an overthinker, so I know that I'm an overthinker, and because of that, I think too much. So this helped a lot. You too?
Mhm. That's why I got to use my resources, and that's why I got
Yes.
be in spaces like this, because whether you're saying it directly or not, you're reminding me of how I need to show up, right?
Yes.
What I've done. And it's not that we got to show up. You ain't got to show up like me, and I
No.
show up like you. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean?
Right.
And again, you are reminding me all the time of how to trust God in it, how to
Yes.
test something. Oh, okay, I like this. Okay, this feels a little different. This feel like this is true to me.
Right.
So this is going to show up for me in this, right? And then show up for
Yeah.
other people. For yourself, you can show up for other people.
Right. This is good. This is good. This is good. Any questions while we still have her on this live? Any questions? Because I just want to give y'all some more ideas about repurposing your visual brand images. How about that? Y'all heard Angel say that she's getting ready to drop an ebook. She's using those images that we took almost a year ago, right? You said almost a year ago? Almost a year ago.
Almost. So it'll be February. I think we did
Was it
February. It was
was it February? Girl, I gotta go back on here and look again. But she's now using the images, and so I didn't never say anything to her because I knew she had to be in that rest season. She gave birth to them twins. She had to understand that I had to understand. She had to understand that she had to get the whole mother life together so she can show up. So I'm excited for her show up game. Now, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I always feel like if you're gonna invest in your images, like use them. There's something I still don't see. I'd be like, y'all still using y'all cell phone pictures for y'all profile pictures, but y'all want folks to come out here and call you and say, hey, I need you to come on my stage, but your cell phone picture is still your profile picture. And you just already, yes, I'm blasting y'all out. It is what it is because this is my community. Okay. But y'all out here using your cell phone pictures and you already came and saw me to do your headshots or your branding images, but you want to go on stages that don't want no cell phone pictures. Y'all better stop. So when I see that, to me, I think, oh, y'all just want to use, y'all got money like that. That's how I feel. Oh, we got money just to be wasting like that. Okay, that's you. But at the same time, I know me. If I'm going to spend as much money as I charge for branding pictures, I'm going to show up because these pictures are going to help me show up. Period. If I'm on there's stages that I want. I know that there's some stages that I want to get to. The images I have now can get me there, but I have to work on here internally. So I get that. There's some places that we're in our branding, but in now, let me slow down. Now in the branding, the visual brand architect, I've learned that I'm going to sit with my clients more because I need to make sure that y'all not just investing and just gonna be wasting this money. What are we gonna do with these images? Where you want to use them at? Let me see your websites. Let me see your cover images. Let me see what we're gonna do. Where's your goal in 2 years from now or a year from now? I'm sitting down now to ask all these hard questions because I don't want to take your money and you don't use your images. Cause then I either feel like either you waste the money or you didn't like your images. And because I'm an overthinker, you're gonna make me stay right here in my head, like, okay, let me work harder on the next client to make sure that they show up. Right? All right. I feel like you had something to say.
You, first of all, that's a whole master class.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a whole master class in that it's okay, now that you've helped us, because I've seen a lot of people say a lot of the same things in your community,
Mm-hmm.
you have helped us to see us in a way that not only did we, I mean, you want to believe it's there, right? We
Mm-hmm.
believe, like we believe, yes, Lord, we are your creations. We are your masterpiece. You called us to do these great things, right? Sometimes it's easier to profess than to really believe it. Sometimes it's easier to dress up and feel like and look like the part, and we still don't believe it yet on the inside, right? And so, like you said something so key. Now I want to sit with y'all and make sure not only are you ready to spend the money, because I don't want you to show up. That's integrity. So much integrity that you have, because a lot of people out here taking people money. I have worked with the people. But you're like, let's do a heart check. Let's see where we
Yes.
are. What do you intend to do with them? I need you to not only come and take these pictures and show up and look good on camera, but know that you are.
Yes.
Right? We're
Yes.
not faking it till we're making it. No, we're gonna be
No.
who we are. Be who God has
Period.
called us to be.
Period.
You've been the one. You have been the one. Now it's continuing to do the work, right? To show up and be the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Continuing believe in what God has already said and spoken.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Thank you for the pictures, because them pictures is sure enough a reminder for me. Huh? Come on, somebody. Like, let me do this, because I know, I remember, again, your sessions are so much more than a photography session, right?
Right.
And I was speaking so clear, right? It that making the investment does cause me to show up in another way. It does cause me to say,
Yeah.
okay, Lord, here we go. I'm believing, I'm taking the step, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he there, like, yeah, baby, let me let you know who you are. Let me remind you of what's next. Let me show you what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
You align with people like you. So yeah, man. Yeah.
All glory to God. All glory to him. I appreciate it. Oh, somebody said in the comments when to use branding photos. Listen, change your Zoom pictures.
Before I got on here, I had to change mine.
Angel had her picture that she looked like she was about 15 years old on. And she had these good looking pictures of her with this orange on. Y'all just go follow. Y'all see her in the group. Follow her. You see her picture. So you got Zoom pictures, you got Google's, because you know people when you look in your phone, I didn't even realize this until the other day. When I go into my Google, their photo is attached to their email now. So change your Google picture, use it there. Change your LinkedIn. Please change your LinkedIn. Don't use no professional. I mean, don't
Like
use no
hang
cell
out on
phone.
Facebook. But yeah, go on to LinkedIn and
Yeah,
update that picture. I know you don't want to. I know you done broke free from the 9 to 5, baby.
that part.
And now you're an entrepreneur with your
Not
own thing. People still going like whatever. And what
still.
I love is my daughter, my 11-year-old. She is always at school. She do her work, y'all. She do her work. But sometimes they find themselves on Google, and she loves to share with her friends. Hey, my mama got a party. This is what my mama doing. She loves to go on Google and Google my name, and she loves when my pictures and all of the things that I'm doing comes up. She loves that. She said, "Mama, it's like you're a celebrity," and I was like, "Girl." Oh, you
Yes.
so good. And she feels good about that. But, The updated pictures need to be there, huh?
And they will. They will.
And let me, okay. They said how to use them, right? So if you want to start a podcast, you need to have artwork and you need to make it look good when you go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. The picture that pops up that looks good. Let me show y'all. I sent this to Lineka last year. So of course I was in my rest season. I was pregnant, whatever. But the one thing I did do, because I love to play in Canva too, I said, let me update. If I can't do anything else, let me go update my podcast artwork, right? Because I had my old pictures from 2016, 2017. Don't judge me, judge your mama, okay? But I had to use what I had. That was using what you got until you can do better, huh? And so when I got Lineka, I did better. Come on, somebody.
Come on, somebody.
So I took that picture, right? The pictures that she did, and I updated my artwork, uploaded it, boom. You just upload it in one place, and then it goes to all the platforms. Y'all know I didn't. Now at this point, I had not. I just uploaded that. I had not recorded any new podcast episodes in months because of that. Me uploading that picture, right? Updating my artwork with the pictures that Lineka took. Y'all know my views went up. My downloads My downloads went up, and I have not shared anything. I didn't tell people. I didn't send an email blast. I didn't post it on Facebook. Like, I just uploaded it to my hosting site where my podcast is, and it shares it to, because people are looking. People, it matters. They looking, huh? They're looking.
So tell me that your investment, and that's just the beginning. That's just with you just changing your image on your podcast, and you got more downloads and probably more followers.
Yeah.
Since
I did not upload any new content. It was just my picture change, y'all.
Just a picture change.
A picture change.
All right. So we got the Zoom, we got your LinkedIn, we got your Facebook. If you got a Facebook professional page, business page, change your profile picture there. Instagram too, because if you, depending on where your audience is, change your picture there. Of course, Clubhouse. Listen, because folks is looking on Clubhouse. Some of the rooms that I like to go in is where some of the millionaires like to hide in, right? And so, the first thing, your picture is the first thing that people get to see. Before they hear your voice, before they read your bio, I look at a photo, not just because I'm a photographer, but I'll look on a photo and I'll be like, she look all right. She might look like she know what she's talking about. And then I'll go read the bio to see if what her bio or his bio says matches that picture. And then I'll follow. I don't be following people just to be following them. I'm following them to see if they match. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's catfish out here.
There's a lot of catfish.
Doing that too, helping you catfish.
Jesus. And this AI ain't no joke, because they making these people look all cartoonish and stuff like that. Yes, it might give you smooth skin and longer hair and a slimmer body, but listen, we want the real you. We don't want the you that we get to see, the AI version of you that we see. And then when we finally meet you in person, we be like, that ain't the same person I met. So when you book with me, you get to show the real you. So then that way we don't be what they call it, shocked when we see you, because your images look like you.
And that's another plug for Lineka, because she gonna hook you up in your braided photo shoot with the makeup artists who are very skilled at what they do, who've been doing this a while, and who can enhance what's there, right? One thing I love about my pictures is, I got a little makeup, because I don't wear makeup every day. I'm working on figuring out, finding my lane, right? Where I'm supposed to be in it, right? But it still looked like me. I've had makeup done where it's like, I know I'm in there, but when you hear people saying all the time, girl, I didn't know that was you, that's when you either went too far.
Too far.
With, like Lineka said, when people are looking to book you, whether you're looking to move into speaking, just attracting more clients, whatever that is, people are looking for you. And so they gonna look at that picture, and then when they get on the Zoom call with you, they don't want to be like, baby, is that Angel? Is this her assistant? Are you? Because it ain't lining up.
It ain't lining up.
But when you work with Lineka, just a little plug, when you work with her, like her makeup artists are so, what was it, Tabitha? She's
Tabitha.
so sweet. And so like, it's a whole experience with you. It is a whole experience.
Yes.
And I can't wait to do it again.
I can't wait till you do it again too, because this next set is gonna be fire.
Oh, I got ideas, right? I got ideas. I'm bringing the hats into like.
Oh yes, ma'am. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'll create a list. I have like a couple pointers on my paper to help you repurpose your content, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, because we could do this all day. But I just want to make sure that you guys reuse your images, reuse your audio. Now that our good sis then gave us the Descript. Girl, I can't wait to log off. I think I looked at it too the last time you told me about that. Now that I hear it, I can hear it again. But yeah, you repurpose what you already have. Don't think about nothing new. Just use what you already have. And guess what? With the way the algorithm is set up on Facebook, y'all, I don't get to see some of this stuff until 2 or 3 days later. So just imagine, you might not only have like 5 likes the first day you posted it, but if you go back in again and post it again, you might get more likes, all because now it's being shown again. You know what I'm saying? So reuse your images. Ain't nobody gonna know but you.
What she got to say?
That part.
Before they probably was like, oh, this is good, and they was believing you off of the content and what. Now let the picture do the work.
That part. All right, honey. This was good. This was good, good, good. I hope that you all had learned something today. I see a lot of comments saying yes, wow, yes. I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure we ain't had no questions. Yep, go ahead, sis.
I'll share this one piece anytime I think about repurposing content and us being entrepreneurs, being women, being moms as well. I always think about the woman in the Bible who had the sons, and her husband died, and she had the sons, and they were gonna come, take her sons to settle the debt that her husband had left. And he was talking to the prophet Elijah, and he was like, all right, Lord, like, what she need to do? And he told her to go and take the oil that she had in her home, and to go borrow the jars from all of her neighbors, and to fill up. Right. And I always think about that when it comes to repurposing content, because again, sometimes we have lives outside of this, right? We have lives and other things that require our time and that we want to give our time to. Sometimes I just want to cuddle up and read a book. That's it. But I do have duties, right? I have responsibilities. You got bills. That's real life. So I'm reminded of that story, to take what we have. We gotta be taking what you have and pouring it into other people, into other spaces, repurposing it in such a strategic way that works in alignment with what we already have. Right. And that's for the Bible scholars, because sometimes some people need a word to go with it. And I ain't mad at it. Huh? Sometimes you need the word to say, hey, to support what you're talking about. Huh?
That part. She said she got something to say now. That was good, Angel. That was good. Thank you for bringing it in with the word. Yeah, that was right on time. So listen, I don't want to hold y'all up any longer, because this was good. We might have a part 2, definitely, with our good sis Angel. She can come back on here any day with me. But yeah, this was good. We got a lot of good nuggets out of here. All right. So on that note, thank you for joining us on Link Up with Lineka. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m. I think that's the time we're going to go, where we're going to have another good sis come in, and we're going to talk about the being a wife or woman in the entrepreneurship world. How we going to merge all the two. Like you see our good sis over here being mama. And doing this interview at the same time. See, this is why I wanted to keep it so just not so constricted kind of thing, right? So anyway, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all have any questions about what we discussed today, make sure y'all put it in the chat so we can come back and answer them for y'all. But until next time, we'll see y'all Thursday, 7 p.m. Peace and blessings.
Family.
I did it. He comes through, sis. Oh, this was good. This is good. I already see the people asking, when's she coming back again? We gotta talk about this and this and that. I can already. You're good at what you do.
To God be the glory. Lineka, I'm literally figuring it out, and I'm just trusting God. God's gonna release me to talk about some of the other things that's happening in life currently, in due season. But we're just figuring it out. We're just taking it one little piece at a time.
One step at a time.
So anyway, I can show up whatever you need me to do.
I appreciate it.
I got you back.
I appreciate it. I thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, girl. Let me let you go be mama.
Yeah, she ain't gonna let up.
Right. All right, hon. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.